People that are hungry are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have tomorrow others won't have. To have a special life, you have to do special things. And that usually means putting in the work and loving it. No one is going to create the future that you want for you. We get one opportunity to come this way. We get one shot. We got one life to live. Life is too short to make excuses. I want you to close your eyes and visualize your dream. I need you to get out of your comfort zone. If we all woke up ordinary, we all start at the same line. You've decided that you're not going to allow the events, the things, the people, life, to determine who you become. It is a decision that you have to make within yourself. No one is responsible for that. Stop waiting to feel like it. Stop waiting until you see it. Failure is only permanent if you choose not to get back up. What you do today will determine your future. And I'm asking you, what do you see in the future for you? What brought you here today caused you to get up? You're closer than you've ever been before. You have to do me a favor. Those 15 minutes are not worth the rest of your life. It's not easy, but it's worth it. You woke up this morning to chase your dream. Until you catch it, you're going to have to sacrifice who you used to be. When you want to sleep, you have to wake up. So don't run from difficulty. Run to it, because it's always darkest before the dawn. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Give it 120% every day. Every single day is a new beginning. So take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. It's a new day, a new opportunity. If you get some setbacks, embrace them. Sure, every day is not going to be a good day for you. Every day is not always going to happen for you, but it's always something happening. But you got to make it happen for the right reasons. For every day of your life, you must continue to believe in yourself. For every day of your life, you must have enough faith and understanding that it's up to you to make that difference count. You got to realize your only competition is really yourself. They may be winning on the outside, but if you're losing on the inside, you overcome that. I'ma tell you how you can overcome it. Shut down each and every negative thought that comes into your brain. Each and every time it pops into your brain, you tell yourself, the night before getting up today, and when it's time to get up, and your brain starts saying, no, I'm not ready yet. Just 5 more minutes. No, just 10 more minutes. Just 15 more minutes. You have to shut it down and say, we're getting up right now. 5-second rule. Like Mel Robbins says, 5 seconds to act on your impulse, or it's gone. So, we're not waiting 5 seconds. We gonna rise and grind. We gonna rise and shine. We gonna rise and climb. We gonna rise and give everything we got, so you always find yourself starting off on the right path. You start off feeling good. You're running. You're doing everything that you need to do. But it starts to get harder. Things start to push back. Life starts to push you back. People start to push back. Everything around you starts to crumble. You have nothing else left to give. Then you got to find something else. You got to turn on that grind switch. You got to get down dirty and nasty if you have to. You've got to do whatever it necessarily takes for you to get what you want. You got to go out there with everything you got. It's time for you to set yourself on fire and live life with passion and put yourself in a position to do the things that you want to do on a daily basis. Rise and grind, because the mindset of greatness knows that adversity breeds resilience, leads to next level success and bona fide brilliance. Wake up, wake up, wake up, get up, get up, get up. Give every ounce of your heart, every ounce of your soul. See, I woke up early, went to bed late. I'm in grind mode. You gotta see the sun in yourself to live in shine mode instead. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. In due time mode. If you're not where you want to be in your life, it's time for you to live in redesign mode, refine mode. Don't you understand? You were put here to win. Don't be afraid of the hard work. Don't be afraid to grind a little bit harder. Don't be afraid to sweat a little bit. It's okay. And I guarantee you will change your life, change the way you think, and you put yourself in a position to expand, not shrink, rise, and grind. See, the mindset of greatness is obsessed with winning, and it sees the ultimate outcome right from the beginning. If you can't get up and get after it, how do you expect to win? If you can't get up and get after it, how do you expect to go to another level? If you can't get up and get after it, how do you expect to raise the championship banner on your life? It's time for you to change your perception, because the reality is you gotta put something in to get something out. You're going to have those bad days, but keep on grinding. You're going to want to quit, but keep on grinding. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important part of your life. It is a decision that you have to make within yourself. No one is responsible for that. When pressure begins to build, called life, because life is going to bring you ups and downs, mountains and valleys. And I'm sure some of you in here, your backstory is full of ups and downs, good days and bad days. I bet some of you in here, your backstory has been even more difficult. Some trauma, some things hard for others to comprehend. See, pressure can create diamonds, or it can bust a pipe. Pressure is not the problem. Listen, your life, what you faced in 2020 and 2021, and what some of you have experienced the last several years, it's not going to be the most difficult thing you've ever had to face. Maybe for some, it's extremely painful. Maybe you've lost someone close to you, trauma, abuse, something really painful. But for most of us, 2020 and 2021 won't be the most difficult thing we ever face. Life is about ups and downs, about pressure, insecurities, challenges. The challenge for you and me is, what will we do with the pressure? Will we allow it to bust the pipe? Or will we step into our story and realize that pressure, the challenge, the difficulty, if I grab hold of it and take control of what I can control, which is me, my reaction, and how I respond, that pressure can become something valuable, like a diamond. A lot of habits we pick up are from people around us. We catch tendencies from friends, family, parents. For me, when I was a kid, I caught coping mechanisms from my dad. The fake face, fake smile, acting like everything's good on the surface. But when I was alone, I was struggling. Silent screaming in the mirror. I realized even in prison, I wasn't waiting for tomorrow or next semester to begin my change. Right now, in the middle of discomfort, I was going to make a stand. Hard work works. Make good choices. Good things happen. There's never a wrong time to do what's right. Hard work and good choices create opportunities for your dreams, your plans, the things you've thrown against the law to begin to be activated. I didn't serve 15 years because I would still be incarcerated until 2024. I actually got released 11 and a half years early. What happened? I found courage in the middle of an uncomfortable situation, in a storm that seemed hopeless, to face the thing I feared the most. Me. Transparency. Accountability. Skin in the game. Action. Choices. Doing the next right thing. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Doors and opportunities will always open in the middle of your storm. Don't lose the ability to know that you are a critical thinker. You have the ability to process, think, rationalize, hear data, and make conclusions. Don't settle for anything less than real and authentic. You want to go somewhere you've never gone. You've got to do something you've never done. Say something you've never said. Go to a place in you that you've never been. You're not sentenced to this life this way. You chose it. I've realized over the years that things I take for granted can be taken from me. Any moment I get a chance to communicate, challenge somebody, I do it to live a life fully. I wake up, I confront myself, I have conflict resolution inside myself. I am open and honest with my behaviors, my time, my energy, my focus. The easiest thing I ever did was earn $1 million. The hardest thing I ever did was believe it could happen to me. We all want something. If things are going to happen, we've got to stop gravitating to excuses. You've got a destiny, a purpose, a test, dots to connect, rooms to walk in, stages to stand on, tables to sit down at. You've got to put a new mind in you. Begin to restructure your thinking. I'm ready to do this for my family, for my mother, to win for my father, to make history, to do something nobody thought I could. Comfortable is complacent. I choose not to be common. It's my right to be uncommon. I seek opportunity, not security. Calculated risk. Dream, build, fail, succeed. Thrill of fulfillment over stale comfort. Don't doubt yourself. Doubt is a blocker. Believe in you. Believe in your ability. Believe you can win. One opportunity, one life. Life is too short for excuses. Come on, game changers. Rise and grind. Choose your pain. Face your hardships. Discipline. Perseverance. Mindset. It's not over until you win. Pain is inevitable. Choose your heart. Every challenge has a reward. Don't settle for comfort. Push yourself. Confront yourself. Keep going. Process the pain. Transform the pain into growth, into lessons, into diamonds. Pick reward over regret. Rise and grind. Control yourself. Alter your thinking. Delete negativity. Manifest your purpose. Wake up. Another level awaits. Life isn't responsible for your mindset. Stop blaming life. Get tougher than your circumstances. Write down your vision, your goals, your financial, relational, spiritual goals. You are alive for a reason. Take action. Dedicate yourself. Passion. Work. Focus. Win. Your greatness is waiting. Don't give up. Get up. Beat yourself from yesterday. Mindset drives success. Discipline, strength, confidence, ambition. That is power. Be faithful. Be productive. Put away destructive patterns. Let the world know you matter. Believe in every step. Your greatness is waiting. Don't give up. Get up. Beat yourself from yesterday. Mindset drives success. Discipline, strength, confidence, ambition. That is power. Be faithful. Be productive. Put away destructive patterns. Let the world know you matter. Believe in every step. Every single day is an opportunity. Every single setback is a lesson. Every challenge is a test of your courage, your persistence, and your heart. You are going to want to quit. You are going to want to give up. Life will push you down. People will doubt you. Circumstances will betray you. Everything around you may crumble. But this is your moment. This is your rise. Pain is inevitable. Struggle is unavoidable. There is no path to greatness without it. If you want the future you dream of, if you want success, influence, power, wealth, respect, you must get acquainted with pain. You must embrace discomfort. You must endure what others cannot. The difference between those who win and those who fail is simply this: they chose to act when the world said stop. You cannot run from difficulty. You must run toward it. Every time fear rises, every time doubt whispers, you must rise louder. Every time your mind says, I can't, you must say, I will. Every time your body says, rest, you must say, push harder. Discipline is the bridge between goals and reality. Sacrifice is the cost of excellence. Resilience is the reward of those who refuse to quit. Your life is your responsibility. Stop blaming yesterday. Stop blaming the people around you. Stop blaming the circumstances you cannot control. The only thing you can control is yourself, your mind, your actions, your focus, your choices. That is where power lives. That is where victory starts. That is where your future is created. Every morning you wake up, you are presented with a decision. Will you take the easy road, or will you take the path that challenges you? Will you hit snooze, or will you rise and grind? Will you settle for comfort, or will you embrace discomfort and grow? Will you allow excuses to chain you, or will you break free and pursue your destiny? Rise, grind, shine. Push past your limits. Do what you said you would do when no one was watching. Do what feels impossible, because that is exactly where success hides. Every struggle, every failure, every tear, every sweat, every ounce of effort you put in today will pay dividends tomorrow. Do not fear pain. Do not fear struggle. Do not fear failure. Fear only the life you do not chase. Fear only the dreams you leave unpursued. Fear only the person you could have been but refused to become. You were not put here to be ordinary. You were not put here to follow the crowd. You were put here to conquer. You were put here to rise above. You were put here to build, to create, to leave a legacy that others will remember. Sacrifice who you are today for who you will become tomorrow. Push yourself when the world says rest. Run when others walk. Fight when others surrender. Work when others complain. Love the process. Embrace the grind. Relish the struggle. Hunger for the victory that only comes to those who refuse to quit. Failure is not permanent. Pain is temporary. Sacrifice is necessary. Growth is inevitable for those who endure. And today, right now, this moment is yours to claim. You have one life, one shot, one chance to be remarkable. Stop wishing. Stop waiting. Stop making excuses. Stand up. Step forward. Rise and grind. Because no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to build your dream for you. You are the architect of your future. You are the warrior of your destiny. And if you give everything you have, if you commit fully, if you embrace the struggle, if you refuse to quit, you will succeed. Not maybe, not someday, but because you chose to fight, because you chose to rise, because you chose to grind, and the world will take notice. You embrace discomfort and grow? Will you allow excuses to chain you, or will you break free and pursue your destiny? Rise, grind, Shine. Push past your limits. Do what you said you would do when no one was watching. Do what feels impossible, because that is exactly where success hides. Every struggle, every failure, every tear, every sweat, every ounce of effort you put in today will pay dividends tomorrow. Do not fear pain. Do not fear struggle. Do not fear failure. Fear only the life you do not chase. Fear only the dreams you leave unpursued. Fear only the person you could have been but refused to become. You were not put here to be ordinary. You were not put here to follow the crowd. You were put here to conquer. You were put here to rise above. You were put here to build, to create, to leave a legacy that others will remember. Sacrifice who you are today for who you will become tomorrow. Push yourself when the world says rest. Run when others walk. Fight when others surrender. Work when others complain. Love the process. Embrace the grind. Relish the struggle. Hunger for the victory that only comes to those who refuse to quit. Failure is not permanent. Pain is temporary. Sacrifice is necessary. Growth is inevitable for those who endure. And today, right now, this moment is yours to claim. You have one life, one shot, one chance to be remarkable. Stop wishing, stop waiting, stop making excuses. Stand up, step forward, rise, and grind. Because no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to build your dream for you. You are the architect of your future. You are the warrior of your destiny. And if you give everything you have, if you commit fully, if you embrace the struggle, if you refuse to quit, you will succeed. Not maybe, not someday, but because you chose to fight, because you chose to rise, because you chose to grind, and the world will take notice. This is your wake-up call. No one else is responsible for your success. No one else will give you what you dream of. You have to go out and take it. Every challenge you face, every obstacle, every difficult day, it is preparing you. It is shaping you. It is building you for something greater. The world doesn't care if you're tired. The world doesn't care if you're afraid. The world doesn't care if you fail. The world only respects action. It only respects persistence. It only rewards those who show up when others are sleeping. So, get up. Show up. Work harder than yesterday. Push yourself further than you ever have before. When everyone else is comfortable, you should be uncomfortable. When everyone else is resting, you should be grinding. When everyone else is afraid to fail, you should be using failure as fuel. Pain will come. Doubt will come. Fear will come. People will try to hold you back. Circumstances will push against you. Life will test your willpower. But remember this: pressure creates diamonds. Pressure does not break those who endure it. It strengthens them. Every hardship, every setback, every storm is an opportunity. You either let it destroy you or let it define you. You are not ordinary. You were not born to live ordinary. You were born to rise. You were born to grind. You were born to push past every limit, to achieve what most will never even attempt. You have greatness inside of you, untapped, unexplored, waiting for action. But action only comes from commitment, sacrifice, and relentless persistence. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming others. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Every second you waste, Someone else is working harder, grinding longer, building faster. Every moment you sit idle, you fall behind. You cannot rely on luck. You cannot rely on timing. You cannot rely on anyone else. Your future is built on your choices, your actions, your mindset, and your relentless refusal to quit. You have to rise before the sun. You have to work when the world sleeps. You have to grind when others complain. You have to push when others surrender. This is not just about money. This is not just about success. This is about building a life of purpose, a life of influence, a life where you can look in the mirror and say, I gave everything I had, and I became everything I was meant to be. When your body is tired, your mind is weak, and your heart feels heavy, that is when you rise. That is when you grind. That is when champions are made. That is when the difference between those who win and those who fail is created. You cannot afford excuses. You cannot afford distractions. You cannot afford hesitation. Every day is a new battle. Every day is a new chance to fight for your dreams. Every day is a chance to be better than you were yesterday. Push through the discomfort. Push through the fear. Push through the pain. Push through the doubt. Because on the other side of that struggle is everything you've ever wanted. On the other side of that grind is freedom. On the other side of that hustle is the life of your dreams. Rise and grind. Love the work. Embrace the challenge. Respect the process. Commit fully. Fight relentlessly. Sacrifice willingly. Endure patiently. And you will succeed. You have one life, one shot, one chance to be legendary. Do not waste it. Every second counts. Every choice matters. Every action shapes your destiny. You are stronger than you think, smarter than you know, more capable than you've ever given yourself credit for. But potential means nothing without action. Talent means nothing without work. Dreams mean nothing without discipline. You will face setbacks. You will face failures. You will face doubt, ridicule, and disappointment. And you will still rise. You will still grind. You will still push forward because the alternative, mediocrity, regret, wasted potential, is not an option. Every morning, you get a choice. Stay comfortable or step into greatness. Hit snooze or rise and grind. Stay ordinary or embrace extraordinary. Those who win are not the ones who waited for opportunity. They created it. They worked harder, longer, smarter. They persevered when everyone else quit. Your competition is not the person next to you. Your competition is the version of yourself you were yesterday. Beat that version. Outwork that version. Outthink that version. Outlast that version. And when you do, the world will notice. But more importantly, you will know your worth. Life is not fair. Life is not easy. Life is not guaranteed. But life is beautiful. Life is powerful. Life is yours, and the way you live it is your responsibility. You cannot complain. You cannot blame. You cannot wait. You can only rise. You can only grind. You can only fight for what you know is yours. Every challenge, every struggle, every pain is an opportunity to grow. Every failure is a lesson to learn. Every hardship is a test of your courage and persistence. Those who embrace it, those who face it head on, those who refuse to quit, they are the ones who win. They are the ones who leave a legacy. They are the ones who inspire the next generation. Sacrifice comfort for greatness. Sacrifice ease for progress. Sacrifice hesitation for action. Love the grind. Respect the struggle. Trust the process. Stay hungry. Stay focused. Stay relentless. And when you wake up tomorrow, do it all over again. This is your life, your time, your mission, your moment. Do not waste it on excuses, fear, or regret. Step into your power. Step into your potential. Step into your destiny. Rise and grind. Keep moving. Keep fighting. Keep believing. Keep building. Keep chasing. Keep dreaming. Keep executing. Keep learning. Keep improving. Keep sacrificing. Keep enduring. Keep rising. Keep shining. Keep winning. You are unstoppable. You are untouchable. You are unbreakable. You are made for this. You are built for this. You are destined for this. And when you commit, when you give everything, when you refuse to quit, when you embrace the grind, nothing in this world can stop you. This is your wake-up call. This is your reminder. This is your moment. One life, one shot, one opportunity. Rise, grind, win. Become the person you were always meant to be. Leave nothing behind. Regret nothing. Own your destiny and let the world see what happens when greatness refuses to wait.